Fortunately, in the last decade or so, there's been a lot of interest, importance and highlighting of our mental health and well-being. We've seen the importance of looking after our mental health just like we are told to look after our physical health. There's special days in the calendar year. Probably the most popular is the RUOk Day, where we are asked to put a spotlight on our mental health, to check in with others, to see how they're doing, to see how we are doing. Now the interesting thing is in our parish this week, the parish of Vayeshev, we have Yosef HaTzadik, Joseph, who's perhaps the founder of this concept of RUOk Day. But look at the circumstances in which Yosef actually asks people, are you okay? He's in dungeon, he's in prison in the middle of Egypt, not in a first world jail. The conditions you can imagine would have been terrible. The Torah tells us he wakes up one morning and he turns to his fellow inmates and he says to them, why are you looking so down today? Are you okay? Mind-boggling. Here is Yosef in a dungeon, in a prison. His own life circumstances have been nothing but terrible. You can only imagine these other two inmates have also had terrible situations in their life. But what is Yosef focused on? Are you okay? How can I help you? Can I assist you? I think that message is something which generations after Yosef, right up until our generation and beyond, need to bring into our own lives, incorporate in our own lives. Now the pandemic was challenging for so many people in so many different ways. And there's still lots of anxiety, there's still lots of things that are going on which are challenging our mental health. And so perhaps we can look at the founder of the RUOk Day, Yosef HaTzadik, and even think about the situation in which he did ask, are you okay? Even when things weren't good for himself and the others. Even when the situation perhaps would have excused him for not thinking about others. How much more so in our generation when, thank God, here in Australia we do have a beautiful life, even under the most difficult of circumstances in this particular context of the pandemic. So let's ask each other, are you okay? Let's not have to wait for an are you okay day. Of course that day is there just to inspire us for the year round. But let's be inspired by Yosef's message that even in jail, his concern was, how can I help another person? Can I check in and see how you're doing? So have a beautiful Shabbat and wonderful weekend ahead.